I heard you mention that you are actually trying to invest every large cent within the firm into the markets or looking for opportunities thereof. Um, um, we've had multiple conversations with Ramesh, for example, talking about how does he believe the whole fund wants to invest, in what pockets, etc. We know about your theories of bifurcating the company into opco and finco. Uh, Within all of that construct, where is it that you've seen material new decadal or long-term opportunities emerge from your horizon? They may
So,
take place 1 year down the line. They may be there right now. Where is
so,
it that you see that long-term opportunity?
so just to be clear, we invest mainly, not mainly, entirely in the funds that we manage,
Sure.
right? So we have investment. We do manage now a global emerging markets fund from Singapore. So a good part of the investments are going into the global emerging markets fund, and good part of the money is also in the India funds. And in both the funds, we find opportunities just as so these are funds that we manage for all investors, and we are pari passu with the investors. So in India, if I were to talk about the most opportunities we find in private sector financials, which has always been pretty much the case. And then the team finds a lot of opportunities in consumption space in general, which is discretionary as well as staples. And then third area, I would say, so both private sector financials and consumption is entirely domestic oriented. And then we do find opportunities, as always, in export oriented companies, particularly in IT services, despite the troubles that they've had. And we, had to take the hits in some of the names that we own. But at this time, where the names are, we continue to find and like and own several of them. And besides that, within that category of exports, obviously, there's also chemical companies and some of the pharma companies which have presence both domestically and outside India. And in the global context, I don't know whether that was a question, but in the global context as well, they're less so in financials because financials, India has the best opportunity set besides a couple of other like LATAM countries or like Indonesia, Peru. There are pockets, but large segments of global emerging market financial sector, we tend not to, like in China, South Korea, Taiwan, and all. We don't have investments there because not as good or attractive a sector. But IT, technology sector, as well as consumption again over there are bigger opportunities that we find. Technology includes leading companies like Taiwan Semiconductor and others. Not necessarily that these companies are in the portfolio, but I'm saying those kinds, not just IT services per se, but also hardware companies is the point I'm trying to make, and software product companies as well.